All right, do it. That was 5 minutes.
Welcome back to the Busted Shovel podcast.
I'm busted.
And I'm Shovel, and today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the top 10 concept albums video idea that we had a little while ago. Our first one we're going to be diving into is a David Bowie one.
The inventor of the Bowie knife.
No, that was David Bowie.
No. We talked about this. It was Bowie.
Because it was just way too expensive to buy in zombies. It was a lot. It was a stupid invention.
It was big and it killed things.
And
okay?
Sure, maybe those are two cool things, but it's fine.
I'm a bit of a size queen.
He's a bit of a size
comes
queen.
to knives.
Okay. So the album we're getting into is The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
I'm sorry, what?
The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
The spiders from Mars?
Mm-hmm. Because they're spiders from Mars.
Like the planet?
Or the chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
What are we selling?
Mars.
Spiders.
Mars bars.
Mars bars.
By spiders.
Mars bars by spiders.
.com.
Are you sure not?
This is our new charity we just opened up. We're trying to help Spiders Indeed by selling Mars bars by spiders.
Mars bars by spiders.
Because they don't have the voice to do it themselves.
Yeah, we are about helping out our 8-legged friends.
Don't buy Girl Scout cookies.
Even
buy
if
Mars bars from spiders. Buy spiders with spiders.
For you.
Yeah.
Mars bars.
And speaking of Mars bars, we're going to start this fucking thing. Because we have no idea what we're getting into. Obviously, David Bowie's one of the biggest artists, arguably ever. Haven't personally listened to much of his stuff. I'm sure I've heard it plenty.
Have you, though? You know?
Probably.
Watch me hear. I've heard all those songs before.
There's a good chance we know a decent amount of these. But
we'll find out after the break.
But just to kind of lay out the rubric, if you will.
The rubric? I believe it's Rubik's.
The Rubik's Cube of our ideas are going to align here by we're going to be reading the lyrics of each song. We're not going to look up anything. We're going to try to digest what's happening in this album.
It's a good thing I'm hungry.
And we're going to see how accurate we are, I guess, with the actual true messaging of the album. Whether... All I know is that these are all concept albums from the research I did and the 10 albums we picked out. But these could be narrative-driven. There could just be an overarching premise that we need to understand, or who knows. It could be about sucking wieners.
This also could just be about Mars bars for spiders.
It could be about Mars bars for spiders, by spiders, with spiders, for you.
For you.
Yeah. No code for the shop. It's actually, we doubled the prices because they really need help. So yeah, you can go to Meat Spin, just Google that and click on the first link, and you'll be able to find out where those chocolate bars are. But anyway, we're going to get started with this.
I'm not coordinated right now. I think everyone's going to hear.
So there are 11 tracks. It's 38 minutes, 39 seconds, and the first song is called 5 Years.
5 years?
5 years.
5 beers.
God bless. And here we go.
Wahoo!
Pushing through the market square, so many mothers sighing. News had just come over. We had 5 years left crying. News guy wept and told us Earth was really dying. Cried so much his face was wet. Then I knew he was not lying.
I just want to pause real quick. Really interesting thing I think so far going on. I like the contrast of how dry, specifically the drum kit is, at least for me in these headphones. It's very abrupt and abrasive, I want to say, in the mix.
Yeah.
And Bowie is very the vocals are wet. There are lots of reverb and stuff. It's very echoey, cave chambery. I like the contrast. I'm a big contrast guy with music. So this is This is pretty cool so far. I actually, at first I was like, it was tilting my head a little bit because there's some interesting noises going on with like, I don't know if those are like chimes or what that is, but I feel like it's a nice little thing that's happening here. I just wanted to point out the production aspect of it. So, but we'll keep moving.
I heard telephones, opera house, favorite melodies. I saw boys, toys, electric irons and TVs. My brain hurt like a warehouse, it had no room to spare. I had to cram so many things to store everything in there. And all the fat, skinny people, and all the tall, short people, and all the nobody people, and all the somebody people. I never thought I'd need so many people. Girl my age went off ahead, hit some tiny children. If the black hadn't have pulled her off, I think she would have killed them. A soldier with a broken arm fixed his stare to the wheels of a Cadillac. The cop knelt and kissed the feet of a priest, and the queer threw up the sight of that. I think I saw you in an ice cream parlor, drinking milkshakes cold and long, smiling and waving and looking so fine. Don't think you knew you were in the song. And it was cold and it rained, so I felt like an actor, and I thought of more, and I wanted to get back there. Your face, your race, the way that you talk, I kiss you, you're beautiful, I want you to walk. We got 5 years stuck on mine, 5 years, what a surprise. We got 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. We've got 5 years, what a surprise. 5 years, stuck on mine. We've got 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we've got. We've got 5 years, stuck on mine. 5 years, what a surprise. We've got 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. We got 5 years, what a surprise. We've got 5 years, stuck on mine. We've got 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. 5 years, 5 years.
That turned into kind of a bop at the end, man. Those harmonies are fucking money. God damn.
And what the instrumentation going on in the background was wild.
Yeah, it was good.
I was like, why are we screeching a violin right now?
Yeah, dude, the fucking the strings were going crazy. That was really cool. I actually really like where that went. In terms of like what's happening lyrically in the song, if this is narrative driven, I feel like this was more a setting the scene kind of thing. Like, I think it was a lot of direct, like, things that the character is aware of that's happening around them. Like, and maybe I'm taking it too literally, but like, just the pushing through the market square, like walking through like basically what's been a busy town with all this stuff, noticing how all these people are acting and reacting to things. Even things like the electric irons and TVs, things like that.
Well, comparing your brain to a warehouse that has no room to spare.
Yeah. Like,
I had to cram so many things to store everything in there. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know what I'm thinking right now.
because the 5 years part is obviously, that's the name of the song.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. And my brain hurts a lot.
So what happens in 5 years? What happens every 5 years?
I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure where this is going. I'm going to stick to my guess right now that this is setting the scene of where we're at, or maybe it's the person's past or something. Just kind of trying to take everything in and how insane it is. But let's move on to the next track. We got. I'll back up so I'll make sure you get the right stuff.
You should be at Soul Love.
Soul Love is correct. All right, let's do this.
Stone love, she kneels before the grave, a brave son who gave his life to save a slogan that hovers between the headstone and her eyes, for they penetrate her grieving. You love a boy and girl, the talking new words that only they can share in you words. A love so strong it tears their hearts to see through the fleeting hours of morning. Love is careless in its choosing, sweeping over cross and daily. Love descends on those defenseless. Idiot love will spark confusion. Inspirations have I none, just a touch from flaming dove. All I have is my love of love, and love is not loving.
Ooh. Quite jazzy.
I really like this song so far. Like, a lot, actually. I will be adding this to my like songs. It's a bop.
So love, the priest that tastes the word untold of love, and how my God on high is all love. Though reaching up, my loneliness evolves by the blindness that surrounds him. Love is careless in its choosing, sweeping over cross and baby. Love descends on those defenseless. Idiot love would spark the fusion. Inspirations have I none, just a touch of flaming dove. All I have is my love of love, and love is not loving.
We'll rewind that half second that played, but dude, that was fucking awesome.
That was jazzy.
I really enjoyed the hell out of that. Yeah, like the horns. I really like the guitar picking up in it. It was pretty steady. I wish I knew more and could talk accurately about the exact like modes that they're bouncing around in. But like, man, that song was really cool the way it kind of jumped around. Like, it was never it was static in the way it sat melodically, but the harmonies I feel like dictated certain chord changes, which is really nice. Like the voicings were really powerful. I think there's one, it happened in both. I don't know where it went. I don't know, because, like, again, I'm probably wrong, because I don't know too much about this, but I feel like it went from, like, it might have been the 2 to, like, the 6 or something, and it was just, like, it caught my ear in such an interesting way. If I played it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember that exact melody, because it sounded a little out of place, but it's on purpose. Like, it was just really cool.
Like the music almost sounds almost alien.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely...
But I think that's also the point, because of the Mars bars,
right,
you know?
For the spiders.
For the spiders, by the spiders, for you.
But strictly talking about the lyrics of the song, too, I kind of got the vibe from this one about a soldier who passed and his, like, lover, I guess, went on and created this new life. It's talking about how fucked up that is, but not fucked up. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to like find a way to properly dictate this.
I need to adjust this. I decided to sit up, take life a little bit more serious, you know? Strap up my boots or whatever they say. I don't know if it's necessarily a war, though, but however, based off what the setting was, this almost feels like not anti-war, but like the way the interactions in the first song that seemed almost more chaotic than loving almost feels like there's either some type of protest going on, and
I like that angle.
And then so like, but it's like it's not necessarily the protest isn't violent. It's just there's like a party on, I guess, the side that we're not hearing from right now is being violent towards this other party. And that's who's, I guess, dying here, essentially.
Right. So we're getting like the one true aspect of this one very secular story, and to kind of, I guess, give context as to that side. Because he brought up what
I think there was love mentioned in the other song too, right?
I'm sure.
We quite literally just heard, and I already forget. Because I know he mentioned a priest again. Because I know the other one, it said the cop knelt before the priest and kissed his feet. And he said, so love the priest that tastes the word and told of love and how my God on high is. I'm reading that right?
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't know. Because, see, I very much see the war angle because it literally just starts with the stone love. She kneels before the grave. But see, a brave son. Yeah, but see, I don't know. Because at this point, what is the slogan? Like, because
I'm assuming the slogan is the war.
It's like the "We want you."
Yeah,
to be a Mars bar supporter.
Uncle Sam wants you to buy Mars bars for spiders.
For spiders, buy spiders for you
with spiders. God, this bit's not gonna get old.
Today, no.
But I really enjoyed the line "Idiot love will spark the fusion." And like that's kind of resonating.
Idiot love will spark the fusion.
Yeah, because
that's why I think it's almost like protesting.
Because no, I agree. Because that's why I love your angle. The original one I was thinking was, if it is following in that line of following the story of like this soldier who dies and the woman moves on and has like a family with a new person or whatever, idiot love sparking the fusion to me means being, I don't want to say desperate, but being so like traumatized and everything and feeling like you need something that it just kind of immediately, it doesn't matter who that person is, she just wanted to be with somebody and move on with life, even if it wasn't right for that person, if that makes sense.
What do you say?
But I like the protest angle actually.
Because it could also just be protesting about war too.
Yeah, no, I totally see the vision with that. I think it's really that's a good pull.
It hovers between the headstones and her eyes, for they penetrate her grieving. But see, I don't even know if it's the new love he talks about might just be something totally separate from the first 3 lines.
Like just a completely different character, you're saying, in the story, not related to
like,
that directly. Like just again, almost not like creating the setting, but talking about a variety of people rather than keeping it secular, I guess. I could see that too. Also, just like the true hook of it, the inspirations have I none, just to touch the flaming dove. All I have is my love of love, and love is not loving. Like, I really, really enjoyed that. That's some clever shit. I like the way he's, I know there's a term for this, and I'm dumb and I don't know words, but like, even when and how my God on high is, like, that's, to me, that's obviously like poking fun at the idea of like being high and mixing up words and stuff like that, right? Like
So
there's
thing
a
I do
fun,
often.
there's
Well, not getting high part, but just mixing up words.
there's a fun aspect of that, like kind of all, I don't know, homogenizing in the wordscape he's
Let's
creating.
just keep using big words. That's fine. I believe maybe the Busters need to just hear what homogenize means.
Just like come together, like and form one thing.
Hemorrhaging.
Hemorrhaging, yes. It's the it's the brain. I can't even say it anymore.
No, that's
Homogenized,
Hermione.
Jesus, yeah. Hermione.
Oh, this is Harry Potter.
Holy shit! What the hell's so love mean then? All right, let's keep moving it.
Keep her moving.
But I'm enjoying this so far. I really like these first 2 songs. The second one, I'm like, actually, I want to listen to again, but I'll do that later. So next up, oh, it's not doing the thing. Hold on, sorry.
We have this.
Oh no, skip one. Moon Age Daydream.
Daydream.
I'm
Yeah.
an alligator. I'm a mama, papa coming for you. I'm a space invader. I'll be a rock and rollin' bitch for you. Keep your mouth shut. Just walking like a big monkey bird. And I'm busting up a brain for the world. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. With your ray gun to my head.
That was fun. Musically, that's like right in my wheelhouse of knowledge, considering how much I play in a B minor. Because I was just thinking that whole like last part, and I wasn't paying as much attention to it in the beginning, but it was just kind of doing this descending thing of just B to A to G to F sharp, which is just, it's not like some transformative thing, but it's fun because it almost gives you a Hotel California vibes a little
Yeah,
bit
no,
too.
I got that.
And I really love the use specifically by the guitarist of, there was like, I don't know if you'd want to call it a flat 7 or if it was just using straight up like harmonic minor, but there was just some fun guitar stuff in that. Nothing complicated. It was just pretty. It was just serving the song, and I really loved that. But the descending horns in that part,
Did they play a recorder? I swear to God, I heard a recorder.
maybe it could have been a flute.
When you were
I don't know.
whistling, it sounded
Maybe.
like a recorder.
I think maybe that's why it was tickling my brain, and I think that was following that same line of notes, but I couldn't tell honestly if it was just chromatic or not either. Like
it is
I have to go
chromatic.
back.
Chromatic, like the scale.
Like the scale, yes. I really liked the choices in this. That nothing insane. It was just cool. It was very ear candy for that. But did you want to add anything?
To this song specifically?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like lyrics too and stuff.
I have a theory.
I have one as well, but I'd like to hear yours first.
Oh, because what do they call it? Age before beauty, something like that.
Yes. How do I lose in both? I'm old.
All right, so how do I justify this properly? Because it started coming to mind, then we started talking. I always forget. I need to keep what to. I quite literally had the lyrics before. Oh, I honestly think this is quite literally about sex. Quite literally, because then he goes.
I'd definitely okay.
And
no.
I think specifically what he's calling space face is genitalia.
That's funny. I like that a lot. That's really
And then
funny.
the Moon Age daydream is orgasming. And he says,
Yeah.
"Don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me."
Yeah.
And then the Church of Man, which is just human beings.
Yep.
That's a nice place to be.
Yeah.
Because Pound Town's a nice place to be.
No, I think, damn, that
And
feels
then
really
make
on the money.
make me baby, make me know you really care.
Yeah.
The most easiest way to have someone show that is by fucking. Lawyered.
I really like that. I like that more than what I was thinking. I think you're right, and now I'm just gonna sound dumb, to be honest with you.
Mine is
No,
just,
because everything you laid out, I think is right. Like, and I just believe that. Like, you've sold me.
it's because I have a microphone.
I'll finance this house for fucking 30%. That's great. No, what my kind of out of left field thing is, I'm kind of getting the vibe. This is almost, I don't think it's a direct reflection of David Bowie, but I was thinking of like some kind of maybe an actor or something, like a famous person in this world.
Okay.
Like, I was thinking more along the lines of like all those lines kind of trying to convey like, love me because I'm this big famous, I don't know, it could be rock star, it could be actor, it could be whatever.
Okay.
Like, I was thinking more along those lines because just the, I guess I don't know if charisma is the right word, but kind of being like, yeah, I am an alligator. I'm a mama poppin' coming for you. I'm the space invader. I'll be a rock and rollin' bitch for you. Like, it's kind of just very like egotistical, like putting yourself out there, kind of being like, I'm better than you and you should love me for
or
that.
you're just like, this is what I am, and I'm gonna pipe you down, baby.
And I really like that too. I do. Pipe me down. Because the Moon Age Daydream, the thing that makes me think that too is it could be like a person, not specifically related to the other songs, but quite literally having like this daydream where they are literally larger than life. They're the size of the moon, right? Like they're bigger than everybody
That's so
else. Yeah. Like I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I was getting, just being like, no, I'm bigger than everyone and everything. And I don't think it's Bowie saying that directly about himself. Maybe he is. But the sex thing makes a lot of sense. especially when he said, "Fuck me silly, daddy." Yeah, that line was... Oh, no, I'm looking at another song. Okay, we're going to move on. What we got next? We have...
What do we have next?
Starman. Oh,
Is this gonna be like that one song?
Fighter of the Night?
Starman. Wait, is this actually that song?
It might be.
Waiting in the sky. La da 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 da. Something, guys.
Starman. Rated PG-13.
I think this is.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
And I don't have the lyrics, which sucks. Oh, wait, no, I got them.
You're allowed to sing with it if you...
Oh, I did such a great cover. Those chords are pretty.
Didn't know what time it was, the lights were low.
Oh, I do know this song.
I leaned back on my radio. Some cat was laying down some rock and roll, that is all he said. Then the loud sound, it seemed to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of fate. That weren't no DJ, that was hazy cosmic jive.
I was right.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie. Switch on the TV, we may pick him up on channel 2. Look out your window, I can see his light. If we can sparkle, he may land tonight. Don't tell your papa, or he'll get us locked up in fight. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie. Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie.
So there's some cool stuff happening there that I didn't notice until the end musically. Like, one thing, and it's what was really catching me at the end, I like hyper focused on it, was on 2 and 4 in the beat, there was clapping in it. Like a very faint.
I probably heard that, but I wasn't processing it.
Because it almost just sounds like it's adding to like the hi-hat that's going on in the drum kit. But it was funny because it was like, and this is actually something I love about older music specifically, and even some newer stuff. I love when things can just be a tiny bit off, but not so much that it like fucks up the song. Like to me, there were times where the clap was like not an entire beat off, but it sounded like it didn't perfectly line up, which gives it this like raw authenticity, right? It makes it sound human.
Yes.
And that's the harmonies in this music sound human because they're not all like perfectly lined up. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'll bring it in. I'm wearing the fucking shirt. Like Sleep Token and their EPs, right? Like, they're even in the first album. There are examples of like Vessel layering himself, and they're not all perfect at the end. Even some are like they aren't like correct. Like they sound off, but it works because there's this like vibe being created by it. This song was doing that a lot too, and they were doing it a little bit in the other songs, but I really liked it in this specific song with that like bluesy classic. I don't even know what you'd call it, just extending out the 5, the down. Like it was just cool. That was a fun song. I've known that one. I've heard it. I don't know it well. I haven't looked into it or listened to it probably ever on my own.
Yeah, I don't know how I actually know the song.
Because this definitely, I feel like this is probably, I would guess this is a popular song because I've definitely heard it before.
No, it definitely is. The fact that I saw the word Starman and thought of singing this song as a joke because I was like, there's no way this is this song, right? And it was this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think instrumentally, I really like the violin, or at least the strings.
The strings have been so great so far.
They sound very like almost like theatrical, almost if that's the right way to put it, because it almost reminds me of that one fucking Avenged song, Roman Sky.
Yeah,
like how
very,
just how
like it almost makes it epic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like the violin's going on here, just going hard, carrying most of this.
It's adding a really deep layer to the music. I agree. I think that's a really good point.
Lyrically, no idea what's going on.
Lyrically, I kind of like a little bit of where I was mentally with the last song, with the whole like famous person idea. It kind of feels like it's jumping off that, but I'm not sure. Like this one is tough because
I know it's too on the nose to be like he's talking about aliens.
Yeah,
because that's just too on the nose.
Because it could be an alien in the way of, again, like a different level, quote unquote, of person.
Yeah.
Like a famous, like being like, oh, this famous person, like this is from the perspective of the audience, being like, oh my God, like we have to put on for him, so he'll love us and stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
but also it's them being like, they think that that's what we think. So there's this like weird bouncing from the audience ideology of being like, no, we worship you, but also being like, sure, but we also don't, like, you're not this actual otherworldly being. It's very interesting. So
I feel like
there's
this
a weird
would get
dichotomy
solved with
going
communication.
on. Yeah.
This is why you have to be good communicators.
Communicate with your partner. Bye-bye. Mars bars for spiders.
4 spiders.
What spiders?
For you.
For you. I hate this. We're done.
No, we're not.
Until the next time we say it. So I am very much enjoying this album so far, though. Honestly,
this was definitely a peak song just because I fucking remembered it.
I've enjoyed every song so far. I didn't know if I would, because I generally don't lean towards this style of music.
But see, there is some interaction between the Starman and the people. Because he says he told us not to blow it because he knows it's all worthwhile.
I know, that's what's
that almost seems like if we go back to the person who's technically the brave son that died. What if he's Starman?
Oh. Sorry.
So technically, like, he's technically Starman, and then, like, I don't know. I see this doesn't feel religious, but they brought it up a couple times to the point where it could be something, and it's like just the next life or whatever.
Okay.
But, like, it still doesn't make sense. Because then he told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, and let the children boogie.
Yeah, I don't know. Because in my head, I
was like,
could
imagine
kind
if
of...
like a ghostly spirit just came from above. It was just like,
And you started throwing ass?
yeah. You'd be kind of like,
That'd be
whoa,
kinda cool.
whoa.
Back it up, Mr.
But he
Ghost
said,
Man.
you know, like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, it's going to be fun in the end. And you're just like,
Apparition,
Okay.
don't take me. Don't do it, apparition.
why are you never real?
Oh, God. Speaking of, our next song is It Ain't Easy.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
It ain't me.
When you climb to the top of the mountain, look out over the sea.
A harpsichord?
I have
Think
no idea.
about
Sounds
the
like
place perhaps
cool.
where a young man could be. Then you jump back down to the rooftops. Look out over the town. Think about all of the strange things circulating round. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy to get to heaven and go down. Well, all the people have got their problems. That ain't nothing new. With the help of the good Lord, we can all pull on through. We can all pull on through. Get there in the end. Sometimes they'll take you right up and sometimes down again. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy to get to heaven when you go down. Satisfaction, satisfaction. Keep me satisfied. I got the love of a coochie woman. She calling.
The way he
from
sang that was
inside.
fucking perfect.
She's a calling from inside, trying to get to you. For all the woman really wants, you can give her something too. It ain't easy.
Yeah, dude. He's,
It ain't easy to get to heaven when you go down. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy to get to heaven when you go
Okay, so I have immediate thoughts, but talking about the music first, very straightforward and to the point. The only thing I want to actually talk about really is the vocals on this were by far the most. There was more embellishing at the end of
Yes.
vocal lines.
and it's really funny.
And it's really funny, but also some of them were really good.
I know.
It's like the range he had of like to hit that like weird
There was no
falsetto.
cracking in the voice. It just was just like, oh.
It was just money. That was a really money.
Got a whoo.
Like that was cool. I'm all about that shit. Like
No, that was because I was reading that forward. I'm like, oh, I don't wonder how he's gonna sing this, and he just rips it like that. I'm like, that is perfect.
Yep, that's-
that is the way you sing those two words
Yep.
together.
it was beautiful.
In
In terms of, did you want to add anything musically? Because I feel
yeah.
I nailed it down.
so
what we're talking
musically, I was gonna say this had because this felt a little more of a switch up than the past few songs.
Mhm.
So this felt almost more southern, like I guess gospel-ish.
Yeah.
But like gospel's too far because it was like southern, like still kind of like it wasn't preaching, but it was like
Well, the chorus specifically.
Yeah, the chorus-
No,
the way
I
it
very
came
much-
in.
It sounded like a church
Yeah.
singing. Yeah. No, I definitely got those vibes too.
it was like modern churchy meets hoochie coochie woman.
God bless.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Hooch. No, I think this is pretty. I don't think there's any hiding in the messaging in this. This is very obviously talking about temptation, like just overall. I mean, right from the get go, just talking about like the peaks and valleys of. Again, I don't know. I think this could just be the human element, maybe, where it's like talking about the peaks and valleys of being a person, and when you're at those peaks, it's hard to resist some things. Whether it could be drugs, it could be the hoochie coochie woman, it could be who knows. There's not too much really going on in here outside of that, in my opinion. I think this is very to the point, talking about how you can climb to the top, but it's just as easy to fall back down. Or I should say it's easier to fall back down than keep climbing. So,
yeah, because I mean,
if you have anything else to, I mean, that's I immediately I was like, oh, okay.
You're kind of just. It seems really on the nose about that because it starts like you're on. You get to the top of the mountain, you look out, and you're like, unless it's almost instead of looking about how high you've come, it's just you look at all your possibilities, and there's a lot to, like, perhaps take in to figure out what path you need to go down. You know what I mean? And then, obviously, I think the it ain't easy is essentially just what you were saying, resisting temptation.
Yeah.
And then that's where I think you got the it's easy to get to heaven when it ain't easy to get to heaven when you're going down.
Yeah.
So again, so we did pull back into the, I don't think it's like on the nose about religion though.
But it's definitely a
too on the
lingering
nose.
theme. It's been mentioned in every single song.
Yeah.
Like in some modicum. So I don't hate the take of that because I like the idea of the maybe ascension is the right word of like from passing to rising to, you know, a palatial place like heaven. I don't know. It's really interesting. I
can't wait for the next song to just throw every wrench.
This isn't about religion.
Yeah. God is not real. This is Mars bars for spiders.
Because we have Mars bars that we need to sell.
For the spiders.
Because they can't afford anything because they're spiders.
They don't have jobs. They can't have jobs. And we keep destroying their webs.
The poor damn spiders, man.
They're just trying to live, man. They're terrified of us.
We can save them.
We can.
You can save them.
Just buy Mars bars for spiders.
We're going to mark them up 3 times now.
For the spiders.
With the spiders.
By the spiders.
God bless.
For you.
Spider bless. This is so fucking stupid. All right. We got Lady Stardust next.
Arachnophobia, more like arachnolovia.
God bless. Shout out G3 in the back.
Yeah. I kind of have on the same emotional plane as him right now.
Yeah. All right.
It's like I'm sweating.
Mine too. Caliente.
I see you speak 2 languages.
See.
I could do you
Where?
one better. Nachos.
Oh. I actually have nothing I could follow that up with.
Cheese.
Oh, thank you. In Slay the Spire 2, never take the cheese. Anyway, here's Lady Stardust.
People stare at the makeup on his face. Laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace.
Ooh, dominant chord.
The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage. Lady Stardust sang songs of darkness and disgrace.
Okay.
And he was all right. The band was all together. Yes, he was all right. The song went on forever. Yes, he was all this creature fair. Boys stood upon their chairs to make their point of view. I smiled sadly for a law I could not obey. Lady Stardust sang songs of darkness and dismay, and it was all right. The band was all together. Yes, it was all right. The song went on forever, and he was up all night. Really quiet paradise, and he sang all night long. Ooh, how I sighed when they asked if I knew his name. Oh, it was all right. The band was all together. Yes, he was all right. And the song went on forever. He was up all night. Really quiet paradise. He sang all night long. Listen closely now.
Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh. Wow, that was a fucking cool song, man. Initial thoughts right away. It's funny to just fucking keep bringing up Sleep Token.
But
But I could totally see this being one of those songs that the band plays randomly, like how they did was Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. I feel like this is one-to-one kind of close to talking about like the experience of performing and talking about how you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm singing all these sad songs, but we're actually okay. Like the band's okay, we're all fine. We're using this medium as therapy for us, which is a very common thing. Like Alice in Chains very notably has done that. I mean, a lot of bands and stuff.
I don't know if it's technically when they say. I don't think they mean all right necessarily positive. It's almost like
It's like getting by.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not because like right before he says like and he was all right. What does he say? I smiled sadly for a love I could not obey.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. This feels like it fits right into that
Oh yeah.
narrative. It's like
I guess I
I
just
could
want to
totally
make
see
sure
them playing
what
this.
page we were on when they said all right. We're on. It seems like we're on the same page.
oh,
about,
definitely. It's not like hunky dory, yay,
Yeah.
I'm all good. No, it's being like, no, I'm fine. Like, well, we're just gonna keep pushing on. We're just gonna keep doing our thing. But again, I think this, dude. I feel like I might have fucking banked the shit on the head. I don't know, because it's very obviously
This-
talking about performing.
Yeah. Well, this also it used a lot of eyes here.
Yeah, so it could be directly
And then I
about
think it
him.
kind of like on the nose almost described him in the first three fucking lines. Because doesn't he wears makeup when he performs. I don't think he had long black hair. But I don't know. I that could have changed throughout the years.
Unless he's again talking about a character, because Ziggy Stardust it's the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust. Is Ziggy Stardust the character that we're talking about here?
But it
Or
almost
is
feels
Ziggy
like
Stardust the idea of like
I
the whole
think-
place, right? I don't know.
think Ziggy Stardust is technically going to be the character that is portraying him.
Right, like he's talking about himself through this medium.
Correct.
basically. Yeah. No, I agree for sure.
But dude, I just so wouldn't I'm trying to like think about the past songs and how this is like making
How it
the
all
story.
makes sense, yeah.
Because I know you think go back to Starman, right? Starman is just would be like this.
Well, he's talking about the kids boogieing, so that would make sense at least for that. Doing a nice little jig to the music.
Yeah. And then
Hi, Frank.
so then what if Ziggy Stardust is Starman because Starman in this point is just something alien, so something not normal.
Right.
because obviously I don't think it was fairly normal for a dude to come up like fully painted makeup.
Yeah. No. Okay.
And
No.
long- and-
I see. Yeah. I'm with you.
And that because they also call him Lady Stardust.
Yes.
So it almost like
It's being Oh, what's the word? I know exactly what you're trying to say.
and I think
I'm
I
neurolinking
think
right now.
I think I need you to say the word because I don't.
We have the same thought, right? It's fuck. What is the word? It's just a way of saying like I'm almost poking fun at myself because this is what people are calling me, even though I'm not that. Right? Kind of. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, because it's just
But
like
I can't think of the word. Shit.
because then it goes into how like the people who just got like almost like I guess enthralled might be the right word because he's like I don't know what this actually means, but it says femme fatals emerge from shadows, so that means people are like showing up now,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like the boys stood upon their chairs to make their point of view.
Yep.
Or unless the boys stood upon their chairs to make their point of view as a protesting thing.
It could be a protesting thing. I could see that. I almost think of it as like, and maybe this is taking it too far, but I almost see it as being hateful in a way towards
See, that's
the
what
artist.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like
Being like,
I will not.
I don't like this thing.
Yeah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
You don't even have the chocolate bars from Mars.
For spiders, by spiders, for you. But I am still just hooked on the I smiled sadly for a love I could not obey, and that probably
Yeah.
goes back to the Temptation thing from
That's
the
a
last
bar,
song.
dude, from the Hoochie Coochie.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're allowed to say that. We could get canceled so quick. Who knows, man?
I mean, it's on the
Gotta get
radio.
around. True. They just bleep it out and they say, honky dory woman. Actually, I have no idea what that even means. I mean, context clues, you can get there, but that's just a funny way to put it. But no, I really enjoyed the lyrics of this song. Nothing like super outrageous. Outside of what you brought up, I think it's a really beautiful thing. But it's kind of like, I think it's just a poetic, easy listen. It's very digestible. It's a cool song. We just made it past that halfway point.
Whoa.
Because next we have Star.
Half the story has been presented. Find out, not next time, but right after we do this.
After that.
We're going to talk about stars because we're planetariums.
And we have Neil deGrasse Tyson coming on, our first guest.
I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson. Space.
We no longer could have Neil deGrasse Tyson on the podcast.
What? I thought I did a great impression.
It's over. All right, let's do this.
Tony went to fight in Belfast. Ruby stayed at home to starve. I could make it all worthwhile as a rock and roll star. Rather try to change the nation.
That's a really nice harmony.
I could fall in love, alright, as a rock and roll star. Rock and roll star. Rock and roll star. Just watch me now.
What an instrumentally fun song.
That
Wow.
was.
That was cool. That was a really cool song.
The slowdown was also very well done.
That was cool because they like half-timed it, picked it back up, and then did another halftime.
I know.
At the end. That was awesome. Definitely, I think my favorite musical moment so far of the whole album was just that little piano, dueling guitar and piano riff that
Yeah.
they had going. That
It was really fun.
that made me like want to fucking jump up and dance, dude. That was cool. Damn, that was cool. My like maybe zoom too far out take for this song, lyrically, is giving into that temptation that was brought up previously, and like kind of doing this full dive into this persona as the rock star.
Because it's so enticing and so inviting.
Yeah, but it's being like, oh, I'm just going to let this consume me, and it's almost like at first with the Johnny and Bevan and Sonny, I felt like those were the members of the band of
Yeah.
like what this group, because maybe Ziggy Stardust is the band name of it's not just a person, it's the whole persona of like this group
Okay.
that's been created, because it's talking like I guess about the past of the band and them all rising together maybe, but I feel like ultimately it's just talking about the temptation actually overcoming and winning. So I'm curious to see if that's true, if we kind of have like a pretty aggressive fall off at some point in one of the next few songs or something, because this is a very high, like this is like montage in a movie where it's like they're dancing and having fun and stuff, and then it all just comes crashing down like immediately.
Oh yeah, because
So who knows? But
you have the couple lines like I could do with the money, and then it's layered with the you know that I could,
Mhm.
and I'm so wiped out with things as they are. Almost makes it sound more like you're doing it out of a desperation.
yeah, like the opportunity's right there, and it's like if I don't take it, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
So no, I like that.
but we'll see.
Yeah, that was a fun song, man. That was a bop.
But see, the bops are where all the sad lyrics are.
And with our next song, "Hang On to Yourself," we'll see.
Things about to roller coaster down to King Dakar.
Find out at 11. Whenever you're watching the podcast.
You mean 2?
Could be 2.
2?
2.
2.
Gotta press the wrong button.
Oh, she's a tongue-twisting song. Come to the show tonight. Bring to the light machine. She wants my hand and all my money. She's a bucket bar collector. Leaning on electric dreams.
But come on, we really got a good thing going. But come on, if you think we're gonna make it, better hang on to yourself.
Oh, we can't dance, we don't talk much, we just ball and play. But then we move like badges on Vaseline. With a beat, a cup, a band, around a stolen guitar. You're the blessed with the spiders from Mars.
But come on, we really got a good thing going. But come on, if you think we're gonna make it, you better hang on to yourself.
Come on. Oh! Lay it on.
Come on, we really got a good thing going. But come on, if you think we're gonna make it, you better hang on to yourself. But come on, we really got a good thing going. But come on, if you think we're gonna make it, you better hang on to yourself.
Okay. I'm starting to feel very vindicated because I think the puzzle piece we just got from the mentioning of the Spiders from Mars, I think is the band name.
So the Spiders from Mars is the band name.
And I think Ziggy Stardust is the individual leader, the vocalist, I guess, if you will, the David Bowie. Right.
So he's the Hootie of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yes. He's the hoot.
No.
And very, obviously, mentioning sex for sure in this.
Well, I thought the clapping was
Yeah. Just a lot of, yeah. That's good clapping going on.
And
Move
then-
like tigers
and then
on
the
Vaseline.
come on, come on,
Yeah. Again, yeah, I think it's really just going into that, and even just the line that "You're the blessed, we're the spiders from Mars." To me, that's again that audience dichotomy where it's like, "Hey, like we're your gods right now. Like you're here to see us. We're the thing that provides you emotion, happiness, whatever, that kind of stuff." So I really don't have too much to say. I will say, I'm generally not a fan of this style of rock because it's closer to punk, that kind of stuff, and that's not for me. So this is probably my least favorite so far, I'd say, on the album. It
fair.
didn't hit for me like at all musically.
Well, I felt like musically there wasn't much going on.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was very like bland, but I felt like this was almost filler for the story, but it did fit like one of the gaps, at least from what I'm guessing so far, with that we got the name of the band, which is part of the album title. Because, I mean, it is called The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. Right? So, I'm anticipating that we're
going to have to start hitting a downward spiral here pretty
almost
quick.
at the end of the album.
Because how many songs do we have left? We have 3 more songs.
We have 3. We have Ziggy Stardust next.
I think the last 2 are going to be the downslide. And I want to look at lyrics from the first song real quick.
Do you think?
So then, was it the first song? Maybe it was the second one. It was the second song. Because I'm curious about something. Because it seems like we've been following a couple. Because he keeps referencing his honey.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if in the second song, right after he talks about the son who gave his life to save the slogan, he says, "New love, a boy and a girl, they're talking." I wonder if we're like following them.
I guess that could technically be it too, where we're following Ziggy Stardust as like his literal come up, where maybe it was like his brother or something that passed, or maybe he's the guy who supplemented the woman after her husband died and started the life with her and had the baby and stuff like that, right? Because there was the mentions of the baby. We haven't heard anything about a baby or a child at all, really, to my knowledge, that I thought.
No.
Only the last thing we heard was the children like boogieing or whatever, but that doesn't have any direct correlation to that.
That's referencing just
so
random
that would be
children.
my guess, kind of like, I guess them kind of growing together and him talking about in previous songs temptation of like all these women trying to come up and get with him and stuff because he's a famous rock star. And then we get mention of seemingly maybe the actual wife or something, and I don't know. I really don't.
I don't know, because now
I'm excited.
Now we have the Ziggy Stardust going.
I feel like we're going to get a lot of answers to questions on this next one. So
Well, we'll find out next time on Mars Bars for Spiders.
Stay tuned.
For you.
With you.
By you. The Bayou.
The Bayou.
Come on now down to the Bayou. Wait, I know this song.
Yeah, this is definitely a famous one. I recognize.
I think we're gonna get like a harmonic pinch here somewhere.
What's that?
A harmonic pinch somewhere?
Maybe.
Now Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed screwed-up eyes and a screw-down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling, he could leave 'em to hang. They came on so loaded, man, well hung in snow white tan.
Amen.
So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our bones? Well, just the beer like to guide us. So we bitched about his fans and should we crush his sweet hands. Ziggy played for time, jiving us that we were voodoo. The kids were just crass. He was the Nas with God-given ass. He took it all too far, but boy, could he play guitar. Making love with his ego. Ziggy sucked up into his mind, like a leper messiah.
That's a really good line.
When the kids had killed a man, I had to break up the band. Oh yeah. Ziggy played guitar.
Okay, I want you to give me your thoughts first, because I feel like I have a pretty interesting perspective about this, but I want to hear what you were thinking first.
All right. Well, it sounds like it. Ziggy sounds like a separate person,
Yeah.
and it sounds like he was lead guitarist at the very least. He also sang apparently, but I guess he felt like he was essentially the foundation of the group, and like their success was based off of him.
Yes.
And that kind of went to his head, and I think it started to screw shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why. So at this point, I guess we ended here with he had to break up the band. So the band's not together.
Yeah.
Because Ziggy fucking thought he was Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Yes.
So there's no more Mars bars for spiders.
No more. I gotta say, because I think you nailed everything on the head perfectly. The only thing I want to add, and this is a very minute detail, but two things I enjoyed a lot in this. So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our balls? I think is a direct shot at maybe who their record label was, and saying, "Hey, we need this kind of music," like, and them feeling like maybe constricted in what they had to write, and they felt constricted by Ziggy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting thing to add, and then also just the line, maybe my favorite line of the album so far. Like a leper messiah. That is such a fucking cool way, like a cool visual. Like, I'm just imagining like this all holy powerful thing with leprosy, literally like
So it's like almost like
falling apart.
yeah,
like
the god of disease.
yeah, literally like
a diseased
that's
god.
such a fucking cool image in my head. That is such a good way to put that in. The fact that Ziggy's like literally falling apart, and in turn of that, because of his ego, tearing the band apart. It was very like
No, this was
fucking awesome lyric. Really good lyrics in the song overall too. Also, well hung in Snow White Tan. That's a bar.
yeah.
That was a cool song. That was a really cool song. But yeah. So now the band's broken up.
But
now
now what do we do?
we go to Suffragette City.
We gotta get the band back together.
Dude, where's my Suffragette City? Let's fucking rip it. Back to that blues.
Hey man, oh, leave me alone.
know this song.
Get off the
This song's so famous.
I got straight in my face. This mellow fat chick's just put my spine out of place. My school is insane. My work's down the drain. Well, she's a total blam blam. She said she had to squeeze it, but she, and then she, oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. You know my Suffragette City was out of sight. So it's alright. Hey, man, I hear it, don't be unkind, go away. Hey, man, I can't take you this time, no way. Hey, man, say, Doogie, don't crash here. There's only room for one. Here she comes, there she comes. Oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. You know my Suffragette City is out of sight. So it's alright. I'll hit me. Don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. You know my Suffragette City. Don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. You know my Suffragette City is out of sight. Oh, it's alright. My Suffragette City. My Suffragette City. I'm back from Suffragette City. I'm back from Suffragette City. Oh, Suffragette City. Oh, Suffragette City. Ooh-ha, Suffragette City. Ooh-ha, Suffragette. Wham down, Benjamin. My Suffragette City. My Suffragette City. Right, alright. My Suffragette City. Alright. My Suffragette City. Oh, my Suffragette City. Oh, my Suffragette City. Oh, my Suffragette City. Oh, Suffragette. Suffragette.
So, I
I did not expect to go this way.
no, I didn't either. I'm stupid. I don't know if like you know this word specifically, suffragette, and I don't want to look it up yet because I want to do that after once we listen to the final song and we like try to make our final true conclusion. Because suffragette, if I'm just taking context clues, and I think I'm over fabricating with it a bit. Obviously, to suffer as
Yeah.
part of the name. I feel like it's the Suffragette City is this like mental wasteland kind of in Ziggy's brain, talking about like maybe going down to this really dark place and kind of this is the coming back after the band maybe broke up, and it's the not coming back in a good way, but it's like, or maybe it's even the fall, still like the continuous fall of being like in this dark place and still having that like really conflated ego talking about like, no, I'm still too money for you. I'm still, I'm fucking these chicks and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like there's a lot of talk about like insanity, I think, in this, and kind of like getting flushed down the bowl, if you will. Like, I don't know. This is a weird one because it's still like because you can't afford the ticket tells me the ego is still way up high.
Yeah, that's what
but
I mean.
think
It's like
the juxtaposition of that being like a face and the true mental spot being super, super low, being Suffragette City. But I don't know what suffragette means.
I think
So-
it just has to do with fucking a lot of sex.
It could
This
be.
song just really felt like it just
This
was,
could be just him fucking his way out of his emotions, totally. I could totally see that, too.
It's like the wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just Fucking, he just lit his cigarette walking out, and the girl's just, like, laying on the bed still.
Mhm.
And he's just like, I did that.
I did that. I did that. I did that. No, you're probably... I feel like... That's what I was saying. I think mine's a bit more fabricated.
Yeah,
I
watch
think
you
yours
be
is
right,
more-
and it's just like, this has nothing to do with sex. I'm like, what do you mean?
No, there's definitely lots of mentions of sex in this. And I think that's an important part of, like, this whole rock stardom narrative. Because I that's pretty rock solid at this point. Like, we know that's happening, but where's the story going to end? Or maybe this album is part of a trilogy or another album. Maybe it has more albums with more narrative.
There's
to
more
it.
story.
We don't know, and we'll never know.
Well, I mean,
unless
I'm sure
we find out.
I'm sure we'll find out after the break.
Which will lead us to our final track.
Rock and roll slip and slide.
Suicide.
Suicide.
Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth. You pull on your finger, then another finger, then cigarette. The water wall is calling, it lingers, then you forget. Oh, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. You're too old to lose it, too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. You walk past the cafe, but you don't eat when you've lived too long. Oh no, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Shit break the snarling as you stumble across the road. But the day breaks instead, so you hurry home. Don't let the sun blast your shadow. Don't let the milk float ride your mind. They're so natural, religiously unkind. Oh no, love, you're not alone. You're watching yourself, but you're too unfair. You've got your head all tangled up, but a bar can only make it there. Oh no, love, you're not alone. No matter what or who you've been, no matter when or where you've seen, all the knives need to lacerate your brain. I've had my share, I'll help you with the pain. You're not alone. Just turn on with me, and you're not alone. Let's turn on and be not alone. Give me your hands, 'cause you're wonderful. Give me your hands, 'cause you're wonderful. Oh, give me your
And that'll do it.
I'm confused.
So,
Wait. Hear me out. What if it's like quite literally on the nose when he says you're a rock and roll suicide? What if Ziggy Stardust is the person from the beginning, the son, and you're essentially, we start at the end, and then it tells the story.
fuck. I think you're cooking.
I
No,
don't think I am cooking. It's just an idea.
No, I think that'd be pretty profound to be like, because I very much felt like this ending made it cyclical. Like, I feel like we're in a cycle that never ends, right? Like, I think this is talking about my first original reaction was this being a desperate plea from Ziggy to be like, essentially, not don't leave me, but like, still love me, like be a part of this with me. It's not talking about, maybe it is him pleading to his wife. I thought about that potentially and being like, don't, like, I lost myself, like, please stay with me. I need you, because, like, this is, like, my suicide is to my career. Like, I have nothing left. Everything about me's gone right now. So I need you to stay here with me and just give me your hands because you're wonderful. It's literally just like saying anything to try and get that person to stay. And I thought that was fascinating. I like the idea of the suicide being like true to the point of him maybe dying, and maybe it's coming back. And at the end, it's kind of, I think this is way too much, probably, if I'm being honest, but I think it could be referencing what Ziggy was and saying, like, almost like a ghostly apparition, like in Star Wars, right? Not directly, but to this person being like, hey, like, I'll always be here. Give me your hands because you're wonderful. Like, I'll always be here and I'll always be a part of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, I don't know. This is...
Because
it's just such a weird ending.
This one, it just has, it's riddled with, like, a mental illnessy, like, really just deep depression. Because it's like, what is one of the lines is like you're watching yourself, but you're too unfair. Like, you're just really judging yourself heavily. It's like you got your head all tangled up, and I just wish I could make you care. Like, you quite literally are just an emotionless human being right now. And it's like, don't let the sun blast your shadow. It just seems like you're a homebody. Like, you're just like, you don't want to
go outside.
Yeah,
like you walk past the cafe.
The day breaks
you don't
instead, so you hurry home.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely messaging about depression, like hardcore too. Man, such an, I will say, really, really cool way to end the album, because we're kind of left like, what do we take from this? Like, what message are we garnering from the concept album? Is there no true message? Is it just legitimately the rise and fall of this band and this vocalist guitarist guy? I don't know what to take from it.
It seems like
it feels like this was just a story with no like true, I guess, words to be taken from it outside of, like, I guess if you want to say, like, stay present. I don't know. Like, this is weird. It was good. I really enjoyed this album actually a lot.
The instrumentation in this was very well.
It was good.
And like, and when they did the switch up, especially in this song too, when he got to the point where he says the Chev's brakes are snarling, and then they had that whole like trumpets come in.
Yes,
but
any songs with the horns were money.
Yeah, but like the imagery that it put into it made you feel, I forget what it's like, but I really just pictured like just a hungover man in his car with a cigarette in his mouth, just like wanting to be home.
Yeah,
just like he just looked like he was in the dumps, speaking from the instrumentation, and then the Chev's brakes are snarling. It's just like, even the car is a mess, dude.
Yeah, no, it's really, really cool to visualize all that stuff. A lot of great lyrics in this. I see why this was rated consistently from all the lists I checked as like a top 10, because there's so much. But now, all we have left to do is look up. We're gonna see
now
how
we
stupid
have
we
to
are.
cheat and see what the Mars bars for spiders are actually about. Because we lied. They're not for getting the spiders, by the spiders, for the spiders, by you, for you. It's going to be about whatever we find.
Okay, so this is coming from a website. I did no research prior to this, so I...
Well, yeah, that would defeat the purpose of what we just did.
Take like what I'm reading with a grain of salt, I guess, because this is a website called the Bowie Bible.
Oh.
So I feel pretty good about this. Oh, God. Wow, they got a lot of people working on the album. That's cool. So here's like the very base thing. The album with which David Bowie became a fully fledged star, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, was a loose concept album about a bisexual, androgynous rocker who became a conduit for alien beings in a dystopian alternate reality. So we were like a third of the way there.
You know what? That makes sense, because then if you think about I forget which song. It's like, the love I can't love. I have a love, but I can't obey it. So
Yes.
he's talking about being into men.
Yeah. What else we got here? See if there's anything else that's because that's a very bare bones way to put it, and there is like a lot of stuff here I could probably read, but I don't think we need to do that because this is more talking
Well,
about.
so
his
are they talking about?
influences.
So like, is he Ziggy Stardust then? Is that like? Do they mention that? Like, is Ziggy Stardust just?
I'm assuming yes because it doesn't say that directly, but I think that is because it just seems like he's
we should
using.
have picked up on that right away. It was in the first fucking song. He said the cop knelt and kissed the priest's feet, and a gay man threw up.
Oh my god!
They threw it right in our fucking face.
Yeah, and we're just.
The only
Holy shit,
the
yeah.
only reason I don't think I kept it because he mentions it once and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And it's very easy for any type of love to be like something you can't have.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they threw it right in our fucking face.
Yep, and that's on us. We didn't pick up on it, but that's part of the journey, right? We're learning.
We're just stupid.
We are stupid, and that's what made this so fun. That was a hell of a time. That was a good album. I got some tracks I'm gonna go back and listen to for sure.
Cause there's a star man.
That's a banger. I can't lie. That should have me going. I was like, oh, this is kind of groovy. But
No, it's a classic.
I think that's gonna do it from us here at spiders.us.
For the bars, Mars, spiders,
For them and with them and by them.
and for you.
But we'll also be leaving his busted shovel today.
We will. We are still doing that.
Yep. Maybe.
So, you know what they say. Keep on digging.
Stay digging. My cheeks.
Oh.
No. The night comes in, my friend Kevin.
What?
What?
You didn't want to Eiffel Tower the breakfast bill with me.
Dutch, my pussy's out.
We can't get that technical right now.
What?
We can't be talking about the Borealis and how it Borealises. Okay?
It does Orioles way too much. I get, the political fans might get a little. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
It's just so, like, not related to the sun.
Yeah.
And the sun is where the shine comes from.
The only thing I can see is the start of the podcast. Welcome back to the Busted Shovel Podcast.
I'm Drew hungover.
He's Drew hungover, and I'm Drew dead over. And